women having freedom is detrimental to conservatism. It really is. Charlie Clerk says that birth control screws up female brains. MAGA leaders are conditioning Republicans to back birth control bans. Charlie Clerk says the pill causes angry, bitter young ladies who vote Democrats to get free stuff. Let's hear what he has to say. I think we've got it right here. Let's see.
And birth control really screws up female brains, by the way. Every single one of you need to make sure that your loved ones are not on birth control. It increases depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation. Birth control is the #1 most prescribed medication for young ladies under the age of 25. They will give young ladies birth control for pimples, for acne, for period. It is awful, it's terrible, and it creates very angry and bitter young ladies and young women. That bitterness then manifests into a political party that is the bitter party. I mean, the Democrat Party is all about bring us your bitterness and, we'll give you free stuff. It's like we'll trade you, bitterness for stuff, essentially. That's like the Democrat Party.
The bitterness. Oh my God. I don't know what planet this guy lives on, but it's not Earth. Maybe he's here visiting from someplace else. None of that stuff about the depression is true. It's nonsense. Not real. He's making things up, but he has a belief. Again, this is the belief problem. That man is a believer, and he has all these beliefs that spider and tendril through his brain. And if I gave him a fact, clinically researched fact, that what he said isn't true, he would create a new belief that source can't be trusted. That's what he would do. If you gave him solid, hard, scientific evidence that he is wrong, he will craft a new belief to put on top of that says that source is wrong. That source is incorrect. That cannot be trusted, or he will find a new, different crank source that proves him correct and put that belief on top of the other one. He will use beliefs to smother facts. And we just watch him do it. Belief is the problem. So, as with most things MAGA leaders say, Kirk's claim is so misleading they can only be called lying. All right. First, of course, accusing Democrats of being the bitter is rich coming from him, whose entire pitch is bitterness. More importantly, he's lying about the pill. A tiny percentage of women have mental health issues from birth control. The most rigorous research shows that it affects 0.5%, or 1 in 200 women. Granted, Kirk was so bad at basic studies in math that he dropped out of community college at 18. Still, the biggest Nimrod can grasp that 0.5% is not a very big number. That's very, very small. It's almost nothing. That was disgusting to listen to. I'm sorry, Sewells. You got to pay attention to what these grifter lunatics say, or else you'll not know what their talking points are and what where they're going with their crazy ideology. So I'll tell you where they are. Where I think that they're going. They've already gotten the Roe versus Wade, the overturn of Casey. So the abortion thing has now become chaos. Every state has a different interpretation of the rule. Every state is coming up with their own crazy rules, and then those rules are being attacked by religious people on the right, and then Jewish people on the left somehow in Illinois. And so that chaos is existing because they like it. Chaos is the ladder that they will use to gain power. So what is the next thing that they do? Next, they go after birth control, like Charlie Kirk is doing there, because they don't want women to have freedom. Women having freedom is detrimental to conservatism. It really is. They'll go after abortion, then they're going to go after birth control. Thomas himself has cried about, what was that thing called? The no-fault divorce. So they don't want women to get divorces. No. You can type in Republican no-fault divorce into Google, and you will find thousands of things screaming about how dangerous and deadly it is for a woman who doesn't want to be married anymore to file a divorce. That's the thing they're against. That's the thing that they hate, is women saying, I don't want to be married to you anymore, so let's not. That's no fault. That used to be illegal to have a no fault divorce. That's insane. Really is. Because they do not want women to have freedom. Women with freedom is dangerous to conservatism. So they're coming after, they've already come after abortion, they're going after birth control, they're going to go after the divorce, and then the no fault divorce. And they really hate DEI. Right? So they don't like DEI. DEI is a nightmare thing. That includes women, right? Because if your DEI at a company is working properly, it would take into effect hiring of women. So they don't want them to have jobs. So if DEI is completely removed, women can't get the divorce, they won't be able to get jobs either. So now they're taking them out of the workforce. So they're coming after their jobs, they're coming after everything. They've always pushed for culturally modest clothing. They don't want them to dress like whores. Look at the way she's dressed. She probably deserves to get sexually assaulted. That is a thing that I've heard conservative people say. Hey, look at the way she's dressed. Of course she's going to get sexually assaulted. That's what they say sometimes. I've heard it happen. I've heard it from conservative people. It would not surprise me if Charlie Kirk in the future comes out. We already know he's against abortion and against birth control, but he's going to, and I know he's against no-fault divorce. So he was going to come out against DEI next. He already has. Next is women just having jobs and being in the workforce. He's going to come out for that as well. Then he's going to, and he's definitely pushed for culturally modest clothes. And I think it would not surprise me if he supported a dress code in public that was enforced by law. Would that surprise you if that guy, Charlie Kirk, supported a dress code for women in public supported by literal law? And that would have to be enforced by a morality police, kind of like in Iran. That's the direction he wants to go. That is the direction belief will take you. Stop having beliefs. No, because it's not going to happen. It would if Charlie Kirk got what he wanted, Tyler. That is exactly what he wants. He's telling us what he wants, and that is what he wants. Oh, hi. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. The algorithm loves it when you watch it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to keep the algorithm happy, and I know you do, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, and let's all keep that algorithm happy. Thanks. Have a good day.